First opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the New Orleans Saints. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the New Orleans Saints.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Ready, set.
Watching you grind. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Now.
Motion.
They'll run on first down. Beckwith. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Nice.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Kill.
Hey, lock it.
He's coming.
Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Man, that's trash.
Hey!
Like 18.
Hey, foxtrot.
Switch up. Watch 18.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Bravo.
18. Mike
Yep.
18. Hey, I'm coming.
Look, squeeze.
Dude.
Hey, seam 6.
Watch 18.
Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Grossman. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Harvin, the intended receiver.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Joker. Alert 3. Kill.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Bryce Love, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Redskins 7, Saints nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set. X3. 218. Chopper.
I'm about to take you to school. Check 99.
5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Here we go. Pilot, 64. Weak. 8. Read.
Shit.
Hard.
Crunch. Check 9.
Guard. Leo. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Shit.
Go.
Kill it, motion me out.
Big dribble.
And to give this time to the tailback. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Ready.
On third down, Beckwith. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. 18 games.
All day, every day, any day.
Look at me. Zipper. Go.
On first down, Beckwith. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check three. Kill. Turn it up.
On the ball. Hit it.
You ain't going nowhere.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Ready? 10-2 start.
55. Rabbit. Tight dog.
Hey, Sam off.
Kill. Go.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Rush in. Check 13.
They'll run on first down. Beckwith. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw on film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
No. On the ball. Get it.
On second down, Beckwith. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Check nickel. Check.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. From 3 yards out, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
It's our time. He's cracked.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? The Redskins with a football here to begin quarter number 2. These two teams all tied after 1. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Haskins on third down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now Haskins on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21. That would give running right is Love. Well, that run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Oh, he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. From the gun, Grossman. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
A big loss on the play. brings up second down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Here we go, G. Mike 18. Mike 18.
Yes.
Here we go.
Watch
18's the mic.
Looking to throw. Grossman. Going up top. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Check 3, check 3.
This is Love. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Down, here's Love. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
I'm coming. 90 is the mic. You got nothing today.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Go to base. Slam. Safety creek. Check 3. Watch twist. Stopper.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Haskins to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Ready, ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Let's go.
They'll try the left side. Beckwith. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Teams the mic.
At
Watch
the
the screen.
34-yard
Hey,
line.
shoot.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Rock it, rock it. Stay grip.
Off the play fake. Grossman. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Hey.
Check 55, Mike.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Go.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Now.
Check right. Watching you five. Check.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Grossman. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
It's me and you. It's just me and you.
Let's go.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Saints, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. 60 or.
Watch the block. Motion block.
Hey, wahoo. Hit it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll run again with Love on first down and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
You got it. You got it.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Haskins will throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Come on, go. 90 is the mic. Come on, go. 90 is the mic. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 90 is up.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah. 90 is the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone. Check. Fresno.
Here's Love. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They'll run with Love. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
You must be dreaming.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Last stop.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Redskins' 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 90 Wolf.
Hey, defense, let's go. Check 55 to mine.
Go.
Check 50.
Get it.
To throw on second down. Grossman throwing right, and that's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
That's another Saints first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Two-jet bomber.
Check 31. Check 31.
Greystone travel.
Mark 55. All day. Just
Hey, high 7.
wide. Get wide.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Harvin the intended target. That'll bring up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Zipper.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check 37. Check 37.
Go.
Motion.
5.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The tackle made by Monte Nicholson. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 13-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
Yes. Hustle, let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with second and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Go.
It's going to be a long day.
Ready?
On second down now, Beckwith. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
Pick it up.
Hey, Jet. Go.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. But guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Redskin first down, the pickup 15 yards.
And a Sacramento first down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10.
Let's go, defense.
Now a give, right side. It's Love. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Stay in situation. Let's go. Check it back.
staying on the ground. It's Love. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, it's Haskins. Well, that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, there you go on the field, but okay, I see you. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Love again. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Hopkins' kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
Slant. 90 is the mic. Will. He's not going to get me.
Now it's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it at the 15. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Switch.
6-6, pull it high.
Check 55 to Mike. Exit. Mike 55.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for our visitors, their battle to finish 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.